Senior knows what's at stake in this situation. He's playing for one more game today.
Reached base in the last 14 games, had a single, and this one is driven to right field and over the wall. Add some more runs batted in for Morgan Howe. And the 2 walks given up by Cornell come back to bite her.
Sadly, there would be a year-long pause in the Sun Devils softball team's daily routine as the coronavirus pandemic brought college athletics and the rest of the world to a screeching halt. At the time, ASU softball didn't know it yet, but they would be embarking on nearly a year-long journey to get back to the diamond. After missing out on the back half of the 2020 season, there were lots of questions with little answers as to when the Sun Devils and the rest of the Pac-12 could start to practice again. After what felt like forever, the NCAA and the Pac-12 decided there would be a softball season in the spring of 2021. However, the game would not return the same, at least not right away. With no set timeline, the Sun Devils got to work off the field, making moves in the extended offseason. ASU would see 20 players return for the 2021 season and add players like second baseman Brittany Holland, a transfer from Louisiana, and star pitcher Allison Royalty, a true freshman.
The one that's the hardest is Brittany Holland, and I was just so impressed with her. And I pulled her aside one day at practice, and I said, you know, I'm just really impressed with your ability to kind of integrate into our system. It says a lot about her and her character.
The Sun Devils' potent lineup was yearning to get out on the field and dominate.
So you're finally here at college, and you're still not fully playing as you expected to. It's not quite the same. So I think it's going to add another level of passion to the game.
And when the season finally arrived, they did just that. Fifth-year Maddie Hackbarth went crazy, making a name for herself at the national level, leading the Pac-12 with 51 RBIs and 18 home runs. These numbers almost guarantee you will see a home run from her if you watch a Sun Devils softball game. Oh, and let's not forget that she's still one of the best catchers in the Pac-12 and maybe even the country. As for ASU's defense, well, the Sun Devils are covered, with true freshman Allison Royalty and sophomore Lindsay Lopez sharing the circle. This exhilarating duo has combined for 21 of Arizona State's 28 wins thus far this season. With veteran leaders or young talent at almost every position, the Sun Devils have been able to have a lot of fun this season, stealing the spotlight and showing off their talent to the rest of college softball. And as COVID restrictions eased up and fans were back allowed in the stadium, this ASU squad only continued to perform at an elite level. This team has something special, and they've proved it week in and week out, as they currently rank 12th in the country among Division I softball programs. With the Women's College World Series on the horizon, ASU will continue to make a strong case for a bid behind Maddie Hackbarth, Elena Torres, and the rest of the weapons this high-powered offense has in their arsenal. When May comes to a close and June begins, be on the lookout for those maroon and gold threads to be on full display under the sun in Oklahoma City amongst the best softball programs in the country. And with the adversity this team overcame and the discipline and hard work they've put into this season, it would be no shock to see Elena Torres go yard in the bottom of the 7th, walking it off with a bench-clearing grand slam. And as she rounds the bases, a sea of Sun Devils converges on her when she crosses home plate.